Hi, Discover Church family. It's Pastor Steve here in Hierapolis, mentioned in the book of Colossians. And appropriately so, we're going to release an important prophetic warning with a date. I've actually been sitting on this for quite a while mainly because of Charlie Kirk's assassination. I just wanted to pay respect to that, not bring up any other news, and also pay my tribute. And you've all seen that video already. So that's an important video to go back and watch if you haven't seen it. But we're going to give you a prophetic update. Let me take you back to the dream that the Lord gave me concerning seeing Donald Trump, walking with him. He asked me to take my shoes off. And then at the end of the dream, he did say that was going to be his last interview. And then at the end of the dream, I saw 3 Thai people. Okay, so there's a lot there. But out of that dream, our online church member, another prophetic person, said that she had a dream about me, and she saw me walking on water, and that my shoes, remember I had to take shoes off, but in this dream, it's like the follow-up, I had to put shoes on. And the shoes that I put on, they were like arcs or like boats, but they're like boats that you know, come up. So then I went to the Netherlands, and you'll get updates from there as well. And there we pieced together that there are 2 countries in the world where they wear shoes that look like boats. One is the Netherlands, and one is right here, Turkey. And both countries, by the way, sold tulips. The tulips came from Turkey, and they were sold in the Netherlands. So then we went on to England, and in England, we had another prophetic person, another online church member, tell me her dream. And this is the part that I want to get to. She said, I was given a very specific date on which to flee. Now, I'm not British. I said, what are you? She said, I'm Polish. So she's Polish, living in London. And she said, I was given a dream to flee the cities. I said, well, that's exactly matching many dreams in Discover Ministries. We all have that dream. So she said, yes. And I was supposed to run. I said, describe to me where you're running. And she said, it was not like Britain. It was very barren, no trees, and it was cold. So it's the winter. I said, that's an important detail. And she runs out, and she doesn't really know where she goes to, but she felt very safe, very peaceful. I said, that's great. That means that, you know, you're supposed to go to a Goshen. And then she said, in the dream, it felt like she was given military intel about 1026. I said, that's a clue right there. Is anybody in your family in the military? And she said, yes. My brother is in the military, and in fact, in the dream, I was told to reconcile with my brother. There was something that happened. She actually called him, was very nervous, and he was so pleased to hear from her. But it's not that brother. There's yet another brother who is a pilot in the Polish Royal Air Force. I said, well, that's it. That's piecing it all together. So there's going to be an attack on 1026. Now, 1026 can have international standard or American standard. Which one is it? So she assumed it's 26th of October, which would put it in winter. It'd be this 26th of October, an attack that probably relates to Poland and somehow might relate to Turkey, because here we are, things are prophetic. But I said there's another way to read 1026, all right? There are many ways to read 1026, but the international standard is to go from small to big. So it could be October of 2026, which would still put it in the time of the red horse. An imminent attack, a big attack. Then you're given a full year to prepare and go find a Goshen. And you know, ours is, we have a Goshen, a place that's away from the cities and yet have all the convenience that we would need to be able to survive and continue to serve on the mission field. Our Goshen, you can look it up. We have plots for people that want to have a Goshen at goshenlake.org. So you're supposed to go to a Goshen and you get a year to prepare. So is it the 26th of October, 2025, or is it October 2026? Both of them would fulfill it. And so she was very happy with the dream. And I asked her permission, may I share this with the YouTube world? And she said, of course. So there you go. One of the benefits and the blessings of being a partner, being joined together in the body of Christ. God is always sharing something, but nobody has all the pieces. We all have to depend on each other, rely on each other, and submit to each other and be honoring of each other's gifts. And then the pieces of the puzzle join together. So I hope you got something good from that. And when I keep elaborating, I'll share more about Turkey as the days come along here. So no matter what's going on, I keep telling you, don't get despondent, don't get discouraged, get connected to other strong believers, and always keep looking up. For many years, I've been advising people to prepare by having at least a month's worth of food and water. And I've tried several long life food products, and I've chosen one that I think is the most organic that I can find for myself and my family, and it's called New Manna. So if you're looking for long life food, it's called New Manna, and we have a very dedicated link for this, newmanna.com/Pastor Steve. All right? Their tubs will last 25 years on the shelf, and I not only store it, but because I find it's good quality and it's organic, I actually eat it when my fresh produce run low. So if you use the promo code Pastor Steve, you will get 10% discount. New Manna is owned and operated by Christians who support this ministry and other ministries when you purchase it. So that's why I'm willing to let you know that's what I use, right? newmanna.com/Pastor Steve. I hope that will help you to prepare at least for a month, at least. At least have something. If the internet goes down, the grid goes down, something unexpected happens, at least a month. Like, that will keep you going. Then you can decide what to do. You're going to bunker down, then you need more. You're going to move, then you got some supply. All right? Okay, God bless you.